back with another video. So today we're gonna be talking about, let's talk about, no, we're not talking about that. I know y'all thought that, but no, we're not. But what we are gonna talk about is all these 90s shows and movie comebacks. Don't call it a comeback. All these movies are coming back. And all these TV shows too. And this is great marketing strategy for one. Please refer to my Why 90s Kids Are Stuck on Nostalgia video, because that perfectly explains why they're bringing back all these old 90s movies, shows, fashions, and everything else. But today our main topic is going to be about all the 90s movies and shows that are coming back to 2019. To start off, they're making a lot of live action movies based on a lot of the movies of the 90s. Aladdin, Lion King. Oh, I can't forget! Space Jam. Yo, they are really doing Space Jam. Space Jam 2, guys, with LeBron. Now, some may disagree with me, but people pretty much like to consider LeBron like the Michael Jordan of our generation. To each his own, okay? I'm not the one to debate about freaking basketball. Not like I watch it anyways. But, I mean, I'm gonna be watching it, not even gonna lie. But do I think it's a clever idea for them to do this? No. I think I already know how this is gonna turn out, because I know how us 90s babies are. We like to talk our crap, and we like to be very critical on every single detail of every movie because we like to compare it back to the original. I know how us 90s babies work. That's just how we are. We're like, no, this was not as good as the original. It'll never be as good as the original. And it's true. No movies, no shows will ever be as good as the original. As much as I love Space Jam, because Space Jam is one of my favorite 90s movies, as well as Lion King, and I'll get to Lion King in a minute. But the first one with Michael Jordan and Looney Tunes, I mean, that was just literally a classic movie. I feel like that's not a movie you can just go and recreate. But because I am a fan of Space Jam, I will see it again. I believe it's going to be released July 16th, 2021. So not this year, 2019, but in like about 2 years or so. So, yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what's in store for that and see how that's going to turn out. I don't know. I don't know. Also, they're coming out with Aladdin, and Will Smith is going to be playing Genie. Now, there's a lot of people being very judgmental about Will playing Genie. We all feel like Robin Williams, rest in peace to him, should play Genie. And of course, all of us wish that, because as us 90s kids, we know it. Robin Williams voiced Genie in the original movie in the 90s. Fortunately, Robin Williams is not with us anymore, so I guess they thought that Will Smith would be the perfect match to play Genie, I guess, in this movie. So, I mean, I don't know. I like Will Smith. I think Will Smith's a great actor. I mean, I'm not gonna judge that as well. We'll just have to wait and see. Aladdin is not one of those movies I feel like I'm gonna be running and jumping up to go and see, because you know, mainly more so Space Jam and Lion King are my favorite 90s movies. They're more my field. But I mean, if you're an Aladdin kid, you loved Aladdin growing up, you might like it. If you're, if you're a 90s kid, take your kids with you might like it. Now, I had to save the best for last. Lion King. I love me some Lion King, guys. Anybody who knows me knows Lion King is probably my top favorite 90s movie of all time. Meaning behind the whole movie, and the theme, and the African vibes, and just Hakuna Matata. Like, I just love everything about that movie. I just love it. I just love that movie. This is actually a movie I am really excited to see, because when Lion King came out, it was in 1994. I never really got a chance to see Lion King in actual theaters, but this time around, even though it's live action, I will get to see Lion King and sing along to all the songs and stuff on the big screen. And also, I cannot forget to mention, y'all, my girl Beyonce. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge fan of Beyonce. I love Beyonce since I was a little girl, okay? Beyonce's my favorite artist, and she will be voicing Nyla. So I am so excited about that. My girl's gonna be voicing in the movie, as well as a lot of other black actors. This will be a great movie. I feel like us 90s kids will appreciate, hopefully. Now time to get into the shows. Now, Nickelodeon already tried to bring back Double Dare, and I know that Disney Channel tried to bring back Boy Meets World with like Girl Meets World. To me, they weren't the same as the ones in the 90s. But of course, that's probably just us 90s kids being biased. We're just very biased, of course, because like I said, we know the original. I didn't care too much for them. They are bringing back all that. And they are also bringing back Are You Afraid of the Dark? Looks thirsty. Real thirsty. Yeah, so they're bringing back all that, and they're bringing back Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I do follow a 90s group page where they did post like this weird photo of the Rugrats in like some animation form, and I don't know if that's real or not, or they're gonna be coming out with a Rugrats, but I mean, I'm hoping they don't recreate a Rugrats. They already did that with All Grown Up, and to me, All Grown Up was not the same as, of course, the original. I mean, that was cool, but I mean, just leave Rugrats alone, please. Leave Rugrats alone. For all that, I think it's a great opportunity for, of course, new actors to come upon the scene. As we all know it, a lot of 90s, early 2000s actors had spin-offs from the show. For instance, Kenan Kel, Amanda Bynes, Nick Cannon. Well, he never had his own show, but I mean, you know, he became well known. A lot of people, you know, they had their career spin-off because of all that, which is a great thing. But do I see it really happening now? Not really. I feel like Nickelodeon was a little bit more popular in the 90s because us 90s kids, it was the start. It was like a new channel for kids and just for kids. And that's what Nickelodeon was really known for. I'm not going to get into a whole spiel about Nickelodeon because I'll probably be doing a separate video just based about Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, and all that other stuff. And I really don't want to get off topic about this, which I am. So excuse me. But, I mean, I might watch an episode or two just to see what it's really about. Once again, me being a biased 90s kid, it's not going to be the same, but Kenan Thompson is producing it, so I'm gonna give it a chance. And I also heard that they're gonna be bringing back old actors from the original, all that, so we'll just have to see how that goes. And as for Are You Afraid of the Dark, I mean, I just hope the storyline as well is pretty much scared and spooked me as much as it did when I was younger. Are You Afraid of the Dark is almost like Goosebumps, telling scary stories and all that other stuff, and Midnight Society and All by the Fire and stuff like that. I don't know, is it going to be the same kind of concept, or are they going to do something different? Instead of being around a fire, are they going to be around something else, like a freaking phone? Because that's nowadays what this era is like about. I'm going to try to give all of these 90s shows, movies, a chance. I really am, because I'm such a huge 90s fanatic. Anybody who knows me, I love the 90s. That's why my channel is based off the 90s. So I am going to give all of these shows and movies a chance. So with that being said, I hope the best for all of these movies and shows coming back out. One show that I do wish that would be dope if it had like a little spin-off or reunion or something like that would be Kenan and Kel, because I love Kenan and Kel growing up. I always had a crush on Kel. And I think they're really two great legends, and I think that'd be really dope for them to come back to do something with them in it. I wouldn't want like a whole new cast as the main characters. I'd still want them to be the main characters, but do some type of spin-off on that. That'd be pretty dope. I mean, you know, give it a try or so. Who knows? Who knows? But anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think about all these 90s shows and movie comebacks. Do you guys think it's a good idea? Do you guys think they should leave it where it's at, back in the 90s? Are you guys gonna be viewing any of these? Let me know. Comment down below. Like, share, subscribe, and do all that stuff. And you guys will catch me in my next video. Bye.